Good morning. It is currently 7:01 a.m. on Tuesday, May 19th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I sort of just got up. The only reason I say sort of is because at first I wasn't sure what to talk about, but then I decided, hey, I know what. They gave me my draft schedule for Balticon and all the panels that I'm selected for, and I can talk about that. Great, right? But then as I started looking into it, what I realized is, of course, that what they had sent was the first draft of the schedule, and lots of things are still changing and up in the air. So now I feel like I don't know anymore. I know some things, but certainly other things have shifted around. When I initially put together my own, thank you, Linda, that's helpful. When I put together my own notes based on the draft schedule that they sent out, I decided to just check if some of the things the changes I had requested had been made, and now it looks like some of them have and other things have also changed, and so now I guess probably the Balticon.com schedule that's probably the one to go by right now, although it seems like everything is still very much in flux. So we'll see how that all goes. But, so right now I am listed for the following panels. On Saturday at 9 p.m., a panel called What's So Great About the Undead? A panel/roundtable discussion about why zombies and other undead creatures have such enduring popularity. I certainly have opinions about that. Next, Saturday, so it's Friday night, but, Saturday at midnight, I will be on Disaster Piece Theatre After Dark, which has become a tradition the last couple of years. That's awful fun. Disaster Piece Theatre, the RE makes it fancy, is a podcast by Stephen Grenade and Alex White, where they come up with terrible movie pitches, and Disaster Piece After Dark is the porn version. Next, at 3 p.m. on Saturday, looks like I will be moderating the panel called All You Have Is Audio. Be it a radio play or a podcast, in the absence of visual cues, how do you let your audience know what is going on? The importance of good Foley work and music cues is invaluable to telling the action of your story best. And I specifically requested to be on that one, although being the moderator was a surprise. We'll see if that even sticks. So, and then at 6 p.m. on Saturday, the Parsec Awards 10-year anniversary panel. A Parsec Award-winning podcaster, Parsec judge, and steering committee member discuss what it takes to craft an award-winning entry. The panel will cover a review of this year's rules, submission criteria, and tips from the experts. We'll see how that panel goes, because, I obviously, I have won a Parsec, which is one of my treasured items. And then, of course, I hosted the ceremony a couple of times, but I've also not directly involved with it this year, so we'll see how that goes. But certainly I'm game. Then Sunday at 10 a.m., In Search of New Podcasts. This is the age of Serial and Welcome to Night Vale. Podcasts are bigger than ever, but what are the podcasts in the margins, the ones that haven't hit it big? Panelists will share their top recommendations. Bring your notebooks and your podcatchers and prepare for new audio pleasures. And then at Sunday at 7 p.m., Beyond the Wall, live recording. So that is us, the Beyond the Wall gang. Our podcast crew will be having our live recording panel at that time. And then at 10 p.m. on Sunday is the New Media Homecoming Dance in honor of P.G. Holyfield. And so I'm directly involved with the planning of that. It's not a panel, but I'm helping to set up that party. So all of you who are going to be at Balticon, I hope you will join us there. And then I will have a reading at 11 a.m. on Sunday. This is not in order. This is just me going by mentions of my name as I search down the list. I will have a reading. I'm sharing the slot with Starla Hutchton and Alex White, so that should be fun. I have not decided yet what to read, but I'll figure something out. And then, of course, Sunday at 5 p.m. is A Song of Ice and Fire, What's the End Game? And that will also be exciting. And so there's a little bit of a shift because there was yet another Game of Thrones panel that I was going to be on where for a while it looked like it was literally going to be back to back to back with What's the End Game, Beyond the Books, and then our Beyond the Wall podcasts were literally right after, all in a row. But it looks like they've removed me from the middle one, which certainly is a little bit less crazy making for me. We'll see. And so that's what they currently list me for now. There were a couple that I was listed for the draft one that I'm now removed from, probably because they added me to others and they didn't want me to have 20 panels, which makes sense to me. So we'll see how it actually, teases out overall in the end. But that's what it shows right now. So Balticon should be fun. I hope that I will see some of you there, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.